How much do you know about women's football? Now, before you utter the words bend it like Beckham, don't. We are not talking about some make believe story. Rather, we're trying to show that in one Indian state at least, a woman defying odds to play football is not even a big deal. In the past couple of decades, such has been the dominance of Manipur in football at least, that it is no longer uncommon to see almost half the squad of the Indian football team coming up from the state with barely 3 million people. And yes, there are also legends like the late Dingko Singh, MC Mary Kom, and India's latest superstar Mirabai Chanu. What makes sports click in a state where economy, employment, and peace continue to struggle? What next for them? And what can other states learn? I am Rifa Deka, and in this week of Decoded, we analyze how Manipur became India's superstar sporting destination.
For months.
The village of Assam
in the 75th Independence Day.
Yes, like the rest of the Northeast, Manipur is mad about sports. And one could say, unlike the mainland, cricket does not feature in the top. That explains why, in the recently held Women's Asia Cup, 5 of the squad, Ashalata Devi, Grace Dangme, Ratanbala Devi, Maibam Devi, and Sweetie Devi were not only from Manipur but from one local club. If this was happening in cricket, Netflix and Amazon would have already started chasing them for deals. But since this is Manipur, anyway, we digress. What Manipur lacks in infrastructure, it makes up with the craze for football. And of course, having a lot of talent also helps. Maibam Linthoingambi Devi, Sweetie Devi, Loitongbam Ashalata, Himam Shilki, Yumnam Kamala, Nong Maitham Ratanbala, Nauram Priyanka, and Grace Dangme are from Manipur. Unfortunately, women's football star and seasoned striker Gangam Bala Devi, who's also from Manipur, missed the tournament because of an anterior cruciate ligament surgery performed last September. The Kripsa Football Club, to which the 5 aforementioned players belong, is run by Langam Chauba Devi, a trailblazer in every aspect. Devi was the first woman from the northeastern states of India to hold an AFC A license. She was also the captain of the Indian women's team at the 1999 Asian Women's Football Championships. And once again, let us not forget that politics apart, having a CM who can score stunning goals even at his age helps. Biren Singh was once a footballer, and while upgrading infrastructure may take time, his government has time and again tried to come to the aid of local talent. Recently, the state government provided financial assistance of Rs 3 lakh each to 15 football clubs participating in Manipur State League. The state government and the local clubs give a lot of importance to the players at the grassroots level. And the dominance of Manipur is truly stunning. In the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in 2017, hosted by India, 8 Manipur players were in the squad. In 2020-21 season, there were 43 players from Manipur. Manipur is the only state in India that has 2 I-League teams, Neroka FC and Tidim Road Athletic Union. When asked what led to the state's excellent performance in sports and what lies ahead for future athletes, here's what Late Singh had to say.
A lot of people who are passionate about this game, who are passionate about sports, and that itself makes them go for more. I think you whenever we have a match, you see 15-20,000 people turning up, even in the district level or a state level. So that's how we can see the interest. But then we have seen many players from Manipur playing well, doing well in different, not only in football, in many other games as well. So yes, I think people, the young ones, the younger lot, they are following their footsteps, and I'm sure in coming years we will be able to produce better players from here.
Manipur won the Senior Women's National Football Championship for a record 21st time. We are not saying that gender discrimination in sports does not exist in Manipur, but only that numbers don't lie. Athletes get equal opportunities in Manipur irrespective of gender, along with the same treatment and access to infrastructure. And yes, parents take an active interest in their children's sporting development here because sports is part of the curriculum. In the upcoming FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, 2 girls from Kripsa and 9 girls from Manipur were picked by the AIFF for the Indian camp. On the outstanding performances from the state by women athletes, boxer Sarita Devi says in Manipur, sports is in their blood and they live for sports and die for sports. Listen in.
क्योंकि हम लोग बचपन से हम लोग लड़की लड़का डिफरेंट नहीं देखता है मणिपुर में और दोनों बराबर का ही हकदार देता है माँ बाप। उस वजह से लड़की भी ना लड़का से कम नहीं है, हमेशा बराबर ही देखते हैं। तो हम लोग हमेशा सोचते हैं लड़के से भी हम अच्छा कर सकता है। उस वजह से हम लोग लड़का के साथ हम बराबर परफॉर्म दे पा रहे हैं और भी मेरे ख्याल से मणिपुर में सबसे ज़्यादा लड़की को सपोर्ट करती है काम करने में, हर काम में सपोर्ट करते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स में भी। तो उस वजह से स्पोर्ट्स में हम लोग अभी तक डोमिनेट कर पा रहे हैं। और एक चीज़ है, हमारा मणिपुर जो है स्पोर्ट्स ट्रेडिशनल स्पोर्ट्स हमारा यहाँ पे बहुत होते हैं, उस वजह से हमेशा हमारा ब्लड में स्पोर्ट्स रहता है। तो हम लोग स्पोर्ट्स के लिए माँ बाप भी स्पोर्ट्स के लिए मरते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स के लिए जीता है। तो हम लोग इस वजह से हमारा देश में इंडिया में लड़की लड़का जो स्पोर्ट्स में डोमिनेट कर पा रहे हैं।
Unemployment. Yup, that term again. Now we would love to share the true unemployment numbers with you, but the CMIE does not have data for Manipur. One can only make calculated guesses. In 2020, Labour and Employment Minister T.H. Radhesham Singh, replying to a question raised by a Congress MLA, Suraj Kumar Okram, in the Assembly during question hour, said the number of unemployed youths in Manipur was 7,21,824 in 2014, which got reduced to 3,46,690 in 2018. To summarize, as per these numbers, almost 20% of the state population was unemployed in 2014, excluding children, senior citizens, and homemakers, and this gives a stark picture of the reality of Manipur. In a state with hardly any major industries, extended lockdowns, insurgency, and the recent pandemic, sports is not just a distraction. It is one of the surest ways to get government jobs in police, railways, services, and other PSUs. In a state with around 10 to 15% employment rates, can you imagine what people will do to get a coveted sarkari naukri? Sports hardly seems like a bad bet then. Football is not just popular in Manipur, of course. Nagaland and Mizoram are not far behind. However, as recently as October 2021, a Nagaland minister admitted that they must learn from their Manipur counterparts if they were to replicate their success. Nagaland, for all its talent, lags much behind Manipur. Besides highlighting the achievements made by the state in sports, the minister pointed that at present Manipur has over 5,000 registered football players at national and international levels. He also pointed out that the state has a Rajya Sabha member through the sports quota. Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal, and even Assam will do well to take lessons from Manipur in how they tackled gender discrimination to come out on top. When for once another northeastern state wins the Nationals Women Tournament, we will do another episode of Decoded. But until then, learn from Manipur.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EastMojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.